Shalom. Shalom to Shalom to Nation Israel. Start off by giving all honor, praise, glory to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Wahakadosh Shekah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone teaching the truth on down to the younger brothers through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So now, I was just watching the Apostle Ramlog lesson. Quick little lesson that he did, and he ended off saying, he said no pain, no gain, because he was talking about things gonna get uncomfortable. And this is gonna be short by me, because I just wanted to bring it out, because I thought no pain, no gain would be a nice title lesson. So, yeah, a nice title for a lesson. So, he was saying things will soon get uncomfortable, because the title of the lesson that he did was named "The Grip is Getting Tighter," meaning things are it's starting to crack down and everything. Things are gonna start getting more uncomfortable, and so basically, no pain, no gain. So it's not gonna be easy to get to the kingdom. Basically, that's what he was saying. And now I had thought about those couple of scriptures, Acts 14:22, and then the one in 2nd Esdras. So I'm gonna pull them up, read them out real quick, probably say a couple words, and then that'll be it. And he said, Apostle said, remember the old saying, no pain, no gain. So we're gonna first get to Acts 14:22. As you know, much tribulation. So Acts 14:22 says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Exhorting them souls, no pain, no gain. You need that motivation. You can't gain without pain. And what we're trying to gain is something great. We're trying to gain something that's unfathomable. Therefore, we're gonna have something that's unfathomably causing us pain. It's not gonna be easy at all. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in faith, that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, so that's that much tribulation. That's that much pain for that great gain. Much pain, great gain. It's like much pain for the much gain. Yeah. Then I'm gonna get the one in the Apocrypha, 2nd Esdras. I believe that's 7. I want to say correct. So I'm gonna read through 2nd Esdras 7:6. There is another thing. A city is builded and set upon I'm driving. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and it's full of all good things. Sound like the kingdom to me. Next verse. The entrance thereof is narrow, and set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and the left a deep water, and only one path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there cannot but one man go there at once. If this city now were given to a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance? And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even also is Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world. And when Adam transgressed my statutes, then was decree that now is done. Then were the entrance of this world made narrow, but full of sorrow and travail, they are but few and evil, full of perils and very painful. Man. I'm gonna jump to 14. And if then they labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. It speaks for itself. Now, what was the other one? Let me see if I can get the other one. Narrow straight path. Yeah, I believe it's straight gate. Yeah, that straight gate. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. I mean, not slide. That's the next one. Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So this is precepts to 2 Esdras 7, where it said only one man can go at once. Not a lot of people gonna want to even take that path. They're gonna see it and just turn it right away. No matter how much, no matter how glorious it is on the other side, they can see it. Like some people will see the glory on the other side, and it's too hard. I might die in the process with this fire on either side. It's so narrow, the path, I might trip and fall. But the faith gives you confidence and keeps you going. The faith will allow you to believe that you can make that. And then that's one thing I want to add is that the scriptures tell you that it's going to be great tribulation to enter into the kingdom of heaven. And we all know that when these scriptures come to life, they exceed the simple words that we read. So, let me get this. It says Daniel 12:1. It says, in that time Michael shall stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as was never since there was a nation. Even to that same time, at that same time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be written in the book. So the point I brought it up was it says, such as never since there was a nation. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation. So it's going to be a time like never before. And it says it somewhere else, but the Spirit hasn't brought that to my remembrance. But I know there's another one saying the same thing, like never before on the earth. I'm gonna pause real quick, see if I can find it. Slot. Okay, Dark Day, how about your shot? I found it, and in this, it's in Matthew 24. I should have known that, but Matthew 24 verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such was not seen since the beginning of the world, to this time, nor ever shall it be. And except those days be shortened, no flesh be saved. So you can see how much the scriptures are emphasizing the great trouble that's about to come. Much tribulation, great tribulation, never before. Jacob's trouble. Esdras said, Esdras was scared himself, saying, who shall save me? Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Who shall save me? Like, I can't even, we can stress how horrible it's gonna be, but we still can't even comprehend it. Even though the Lord has given us a great imagination to we can see, well, this can't, it's still not gonna be able to, we're still not gonna be able to, see it. Let me see if I can wipe my camera. So, man, it's gonna be we have to hope that we're gonna be good, strong, and confident in our faith for these times that's coming. And without spiritual power, we don't know what we're gonna do. That's why we pray on that spiritual power. Because with spiritual power, it's gonna be a breeze. Because that's that spiritual power given from the Lord. So now, what I want to also add before I close this out, Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. It says, and now shall be taken to Egypt again with ships, talking about slavery and the Atlantic slave trade. Now, that's all that says. That scripture alone. It only says that you can take taken into slavery by ships. That's all it says. But when you look back into history about all of the things that was happening, it did not tell you that that you're gonna be mixed in on the boat, laying next to each other, side by side, feces everywhere, minstrels everywhere. Some people dead over there, like a horrible scene. Some people falling off the ships. It was hell on that boat, but it didn't go into that. It only said taking on the ships into slavery. Slavery was horrific. Like, you know, everyone knows all the things that the ancestors been through: whipped, hung, raped, cut up, you know, etc., etc. Things that we can't even, you know, things not even recorded, basically. So basically, I'm saying slavery was horrific. They've been through hell back then, our ancestors, you know, and everything. But when the scriptures wrote about that happening, it only said that you'll be taken into slavery. Even though, yes, some of the other curses with the yoke of iron and everything, even those, it only said yoke of iron until you be destroyed, beat down and everything. But it didn't go into detail like this. It didn't even emphasize it that much with the slavery, ships. Now, let's stick to the ships. When it said take it to slavery to ships, that alone, being in that process, was horrible. When you look at how it happened, you can imagine what they were going through without emphasizing it, right? So imagine what Jacob's trouble and modern time trouble that's to come. Imagine what that's going to be like with how much emphasis was put into the upcoming troubles. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be horrible. So we got to pray. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Babakashah, keep our faith strong in this time to come. Pray that we deserve that spiritual power, because we're going to need it. We can go on and on about how much, how bad is it going to be, man. And these people that aren't expecting it, that aren't trying to build themselves up spiritually, they're going to be through. So no pain, no gain, though. So we gotta try our best to put on the Ephesians 6:13, 6:12 and 13. Ephesians 6 and 12 and 13. We gotta put on, therefore as elect, the armor. And the armor is that wisdom and knowledge, because that wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability in those times, which paraphrasing what the scriptures say. And that's the armor, and that's all we can do. We can prepare to a certain extent, but you know, if it's not the right way through the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, then all that is going to fall away. We can prepare a bunch of canned food, a bunch of guns. That's folly though, because if it's not within the Lord, it ain't gonna work. All 30 guns would get jammed, or you get robbed of all your guns and all material. Then what? Well, yeah, no pain, no gain. That's what this is about. So, then I'm gonna close it out. All the prayers go to Yahweh Shem Yahshua, Wahab Shaka, Shalom to the hopeful elect. To all Yahweh Shem Yahshua for giving me a spirit to make another lesson. It's hopefully exhorting and edifying. Shalom.